Hello, and welcome to the 2024 International Virtual Conference, a call to action to change child welfare. My name is Josh, and I am a planner for this event. I'm going to be doing a walkthrough of Attendee Hub, which is the online event center, and from within which you will go to build out your schedule, participate in sessions, connect with other people, participate in virtually all aspects of the conference. This is intended to be a short, high-level overview, but I definitely recommend getting into the weeds, exploring all the features of Attendee Hub before the conference rolls around. So when it does, you feel prepared and know where to go to access your sessions. So with that, let's dive right in. The link to access Attendee Hub will be listed on our conference website, ctaconference.org, and it will also be emailed out to all attendees. One thing to note, when you're putting down your first and last name and email address, you must put the email address that's associated with your registration. After you've done that, you can click Next, and you'll receive a verification code. This will be sent to your email, and it might also be sent to your phone if you included your mobile phone number when you registered for the event. After you've entered that in, it'll be 6 digits. You can click Login. And voila, we have entered into Attendee Hub. If this is your first time joining the platform, you might be prompted to go through a bit of a tutorial. You can skip that if you'd like. The homepage is where you'll see a few of our featured sessions and speakers. The main things to note about this platform is that almost all of the pages on Attendee Hub can be accessed by clicking the links and drop-downs on the top bar. And also there are some icons in the top right-hand corner that are helpful as well. And we'll cover some of those in just a bit. Once you've logged into Attendee Hub, a great place to start is building out your profile. This is important because Attendee Hub facilitates connections between people, and you want to be easily findable. And when someone finds your profile, you want to have important information on there so they know how to connect with you. In order to access your profile, you can hover over the top right-hand corner icon and click on View Profile. This is where you can add a tagline, add some basic information about yourself to help other people find you and understand what type of work you're doing and what is most meaningful to you. To do this, you would click Edit Profile and fill out the information. Relatively self-explanatory. You can also add a photo of yourself, which definitely facilitates connection and relationship building within the platform. After you've done that, you've edited your profile and added information that you feel comfortable with, you can go and start to peruse the full conference agenda by hovering over sessions and speakers and then clicking on all sessions. Here is where you'll see all the possible sessions to join. And although it can seem overwhelming to go through hundreds of sessions, there are ways to make this search easier. One way is to click on one of the pre-filtered list of sessions. For instance, if you are claiming CEU credit for sessions, you might be interested in just seeing those sessions that are CEU eligible. If you click on the Filters tab, you can customize however you'd like to filter sessions by date, time, by theme, by presentation type, by CEU eligibility, etc. We highly recommend taking some time, looking through some of these tags, and really finding sessions that are meaningful to you. If you don't get to all the sessions you're hoping to watch, many of them will be recorded and available in our on-demand library, which I will show you in just a second. When you are on this page, you'll have the ability to click on these blue buttons on the top right-hand corner of these session cards called Add to Schedule. It's definitely important to add sessions you're interested in attending to your schedule. This will make them easy to find later. And also, in order to join a session, you'll want to click Add to Schedule first. For instance, if I click on Add to Schedule here on this session, you'll see then a grayed out Join Session button. That will become a bright blue button 5 minutes before the session starts. But as you can see, it's important to add sessions to your schedule so you can join them later. If I was interested in seeing just the sessions that I've added to my schedule, I can pop right back up to the menu item titled Sessions and Speakers and click on My Schedule. As you'll see, these are sessions that I've added to my schedule, making them very easy to access. Also, another neat feature, after you've started to add sessions to your schedule, if you hover over the calendar icon on the top right-hand corner, you'll see those sessions that are up next or the next to come listed here automatically. And so it is kind of a good thing. You can definitely select more than one session in the same time block to your schedule. And then later you can remove those from your schedule if you'd like, or remove certain sessions as you've started to fine tune how your days are going to look. If we hover over this Sessions and Speakers tab, again, you'll see On-Demand Library, which I had mentioned before. This is where you'll go to watch recordings of sessions We're going to have over 100 sessions recorded. So although we hope you'll be able to attend most of the sessions you're interested in live, there may be sessions that you're not able to attend to, but you will be able to watch the recording in the on-demand library. The last tab here under sessions and speakers is speakers tab. This is where you can view all the speakers for the event. You can click on their cards, and that'll provide a little bit more information about it. If you click on attendees on the top bar, this is where you'll be able to potentially find people that you were in the same session with that you'd like to connect with further. And this is also why it's important to build out your profile, because this is what other attendees will see when they click on you. There are two main ways to connect with folks through Attendee Hub. When you're searching for attendees, let's say on this attendees tab, next to people's names, you can click on this connect icon, and that'll send them a little ping message letting them know that you'd like to connect with them. And you can also message them directly through Attendee Hub's portal by clicking on message. Under the partners tab, you'll be able to see our partnership showcase, and you'll be able to see and learn more about the sponsors of this event. And under the resources tabs, you'll be able to see a variety of resources. I won't click into all of these now, but I do recommend that you become familiar with some of the resources we offer for this event. One to just highlight and note is that we do have something called the concierge Zoom room that will be open throughout the duration of the 4-day event. This Zoom room is staffed by volunteers who are able to assist with a variety of different things. So if you're having trouble finding a session, or if you're a presenter and you're having trouble starting your session, or you're experiencing any sort of technical difficulty, or there's issues with your registration, whatever it is, you're able to click on that link. It'll open up a Zoom room, and you can speak with one of our volunteers who will be happy to help you. If we turn our attention to the top right-hand corner of the screen and look at these 4 icons, we've already covered the calendar icon, which will show you sessions that are on your schedule that are up next. If we hover over this bell icon, this is where you'll see notifications that we'll send out throughout the event. We might spotlight keynote sessions or highlight speakers or provide some important updates. So it's important to check back on this notifications tab here and there to see if there's anything important that you might need to know. As you'll see, if we hover over the messages icon, this is where you can jump into the messaging feature of Attendee Hub. So for instance, if I were to click on send message, I will pop into the messaging hub. And this is where I can find people that maybe I had attended a session with, or that I wanted to connect further. And I can search for them by name, or maybe I just remember their title or their company to find them in chat. The other tab on the top right-hand corner will allow you to view your profile, as we showed earlier, configure some settings, and pop to your connections. If we click on settings, one thing to note is that you will be visible to other attendees by default, but if you prefer not to be visible, when people select the attendees tab, you can toggle this off. That, I think, just about does it for this brief overview of Attendee Hub. I definitely recommend that you play around in the portal to get familiar with it, especially getting familiar with how to join sessions. For instance, if you were to go back to the All Sessions page, although you can't join the session yet, if you were to click on the session title, you'll see more information about the session and become a little bit more comfortable with the platform, because it's from these pages that you will ultimately join into the session. All right, well, we look forward to seeing you in our virtual space come October 7th through 10th. And if you have any questions, you can always email us at ctaconference@cuanschutv.edu.